All right, what's up? This is Alex Brooks, and this is day 15. Day 15 is Friday. It's sunny outside. This week was, in terms of business, it's been a good week. Just this morning, we brought on 2 more new clients. So things are really starting to move for us. I've been putting in a lot of work on our business development process, and it's working. So I'm very pumped about that. I think we're still a ways to go because we've lost a handful of clients, due to everything that's happening right now. But our trajectory or how fast we're growing is looking good. So I'm excited to see where we're going to be at by the end of May, or by the end of the time when I wrap up my 30th video. I can't believe we're really at the middle point in terms of the COVID entrepreneur life series. So I at the beginning of this month, I said I was going to shoot 30 videos, or every day I was going to shoot one video for 30 days and just document some of the ups and downs of just running a business during this chaotic time. So today, a couple things I want to kind of talk about that's on my mind. So since we've been bringing on a lot of new clients, one of the challenges that I'm still working through, and I'm going to spend some time this weekend and really think through it, is how to remove yourself from the picture in terms of the projects you're working on. And what I mean by that is, how do you bring on a new client and have your team tackle everything that needs to be done to fulfill the duties or the needs of that client? It's a very important thing to do when you're running a business, because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to scale, because every new client that you work with, you're going to be so involved with, and there's only 24 hours in a day. So right now, that's something I'm starting to think through, because we're ramping up and we're getting busier, and I can already see my time is limited. On top of that, being able to manage that and bringing on new clients is usually the most challenging part about working with clients is the ramp up phase. Understanding their business, understanding the best ways to communicate with them, trying to get them to communicate on one platform. So those are some of the things that I'm thinking through right now. So, if anybody sees this video and you have ideas or ways you manage your clients, or you make sure that you're efficient with your time, I'd love to hear your ideas, and I'd love to hear how you do things. Another thing I want to talk about is pricing. Pricing is whenever you are a consultant or you have a company that provides services that has a lot of variation with it, pricing can be really tricky, and there's many reasons why, and I'll name a few. One of the reasons that I went through this morning, that I've been through before, is you'll talk with a client initially, and they'll share some stuff of what they want to get done with the project, but when you actually have that appointment and you dig a little deeper, you realize what they thought was really simple isn't really simple. So they have an expectation of pricing in their head, and it's up to you to be able to put together pricing that makes the most sense for them, but also makes the most sense for you, because you have to think about profits. How much is it going to cost you to be able to complete this project? How much time and resources, how many team members are you going to have to allocate to completing this project? So pricing is tricky. I'm still figuring that out, but I've gotten a little bit better where I have some consistent pricing. I used to start with coming up with hourly rates, but hourly rates can be tricky, because then you have to track how many hours that you're doing things, or track your team. And when you're a small business, that can be really hard, because there's always things that there's tons of other things that you need to get done, and those are the areas, tracking hours are the things that can fall by the wayside. So, but what I've decided to do is I've decided to stick to a base price. I have about 3 to 4 base prices that I choose depending on how much work we need to do for a specific client. So I'm still working through that, but it's giving me some consistency with my business and predicting some revenue trends. And that's really important. Whatever you can, when you're running a business, whatever you can, systems you can put in place that helps you build consistency is critical, because there's a lot of uncertainty in running a business, and those things are going to come up with whether you try to plan for them or not. So the more structure you have in place, the more you'll be able to execute and work through the uncertain times, which right now we're in very uncertain times, where there's businesses that have closed down. There's a lot of things that's just not happening. I'm starting to hear news about things opening back up, but there is no guarantee that it's going to stay that way for the next months to come, because if this virus resurfaces, then we're going to have to pull back to square one, where everybody's quarantining again. And I hope that's not the case, but it's something that you want to be prepared for. So I still have a couple more meetings today, some team meetings, because I need to catch them up to speed with some of the new clients that we have. And I have some more consulting type meetings that I have this afternoon. And then I need to keep working on the landing page. So good news, I've finished the framework for the landing page and most of the content. I'm going to make some small tweaks to the content to make it more effective and more impactful. And then I'm going to start working on the second page, which the second page is the thank you page. If somebody signs up for our summit, then they get sent over to the thank you page. That actually is going to be a lot easier of a process than the initial landing page. So it took me a long time. I'm very happy that we've gotten to this point and getting that done. And as soon as we get both of those pages done, we can work on doing the promotion. And we have like 32 days right now. So I would like to get this started today and really start pushing the word out there and promoting what we're doing. So we can share with the world, and then get it in front of this, share this content with the speakers, so we can, get the word out there. Another exciting thing that is happening right now. So at the beginning of this week, I had about 4 speakers. One of my colleagues, shout out to Joshua Dirks, owner of Project Bionic. He's going to be one of the speakers, and he introduced me to a whole team of phenomenal people. I'm talking people in the affiliate marketing world, people in video marketing. So that's going to be exciting. People in the web design, content creation. You think of it, we're pulling it together. So hopefully by next week we may have 9 to 10 speakers. And I said my goal was 10 to 15, which that may change. And originally we were going to have everything set for 2 days, but we may do 3. I mean, we may even do more. So we'll see. But that's all I have for today. I want you guys to have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you tomorrow.